Ooh, money, money, money. Join us to find out how you can turn your onboard credit into real cash.
Cold, hard cash.
Yes. Right then. Welcome to our new video all about cash.
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 So, we are here. We learned a very valuable thing on our last cruise, which, why we haven't learnt this before, we don't know. And you probably might know it, but a lot of people we've spoken to don't. So we thought we'd just put this very short video together about how you can turn your onboard credit into real cash.
Real cash.
Real cash. Waters.
Waters?
I did have to wave in. Our friend Waters.
I'm going to say that's our friend there, Waters. You mean wads?
Yes. Maybe
cash.
I should go and get some cash.
No, you shouldn't. That's just weird. So anyway, back into the real world. Why are you eating your head?
I don't know.
On our last cruise, on the
Subject Beyond.
We were very fortunate that our travel agent managed to get us $900
Yes.
onboard spend.
So thank you, Dan from Go Cruise and Travel. He watches all the cruise fares, and the price is reduced after we paid our balance, and he managed to negotiate that onboard credit, which we were chuffed to bits with.
So obviously, what we did, because we thought, well, obviously we got to use it up, because it just evaporates at the end of the cruise.
It does.
So.
Poof.
Yeah, I don't know if it goes poof, I don't know what it does, but it just disappears. So we booked 3 excursions, and admittedly it was 3 excursions we would have done anyway.
Yeah.
And we booked
Specialty dining.
One specialty diner.
Le Petit Chef.
Le Petit Chef, which again was fantastic.
Yeah, we're doing a full review of Subject Beyond, so I will put a link in the description below.
There, down, wherever it goes,
Down.
there. It might just go poof, like that money at the end of the cruise. And after all that, we were still left with well in excess of $400. And we're thinking, like, oh, we got like 2 days to go, 3 days to go, whatever it was.
It was 3 days.
So Carole's like, oh, well, we were just going to have to go shopping then. Because we thought there was so much food to eat. We didn't want to do a specialty restaurant because we were enjoying the food that we were having. So, so what we did, we thought we'd go to the shop on board and we'll buy some aftershave and some perfume and you know that sort
just
of
to top up our regular Daisy our
regular Daisy type stuff. I don't wear Daisy. And even after all that, we still had well over $100 left, but $120, $130, something like that. So, well, we'll just go to the casino
and see if we can win some.
So, I went to the counter, whatever you would call the place in the casino where the lady sits behind. Cashier, that's the one, yeah. And I said, so we've got some onboard spends. How do we go about putting them onto a fruit machine, a fruit machine, a bandit.
As you can see, we're not regular casino goers, so this was why it was new to us.
There's 2 different processes. There's one if you want to play the tables, there's one if you want to play the slot machines. So we want to play the slot machines.
That's it, slots.
So she gave us a piece of paper, because obviously what was encouraging was when she gave us this piece of paper, we realised we weren't the only idiots in the casino, because it was basically blow by blow of what you've got to do to charge stuff to your room.
Yes, which was very easy to follow.
And it was. So we did that, and we put $60 on.
Yeah.
And we had a couple of plays, done this, done that, done something else, and we ended up being up about
60. We had $120.
So I said, well, I think we'll move on to another fruit machine, bandit, slot machine. So we press collect, knowing full well that no money comes out of it because all the casinos are cashless. But what actually comes out is a voucher.
Yeah.
And on that voucher is the amount of money that you've won.
Yes.
And that's when I started thinking to myself, if I took this voucher back to
the cashier
now, she's going to give me $120.
Or is she going to put it back on our account?
Or is she going to put it... So there's only the best way to find out.
She was lovely, wasn't she? Because you could see, we were walking towards her, she was thinking, oh my God, what stupid question they're going to ask me now.
Here's the village idiots coming.
Yes.
So, I said, I've got a question for you. She said, what's that? I said, have you got $30,000 in cash behind that counter? She said, yes, I have. I said, okay then, so you should be able to cover me for my $120 now. And I gave her the voucher, and she gave me $120.
Yes.
Now, the moral of the story is, obviously, we played, we won a bit, and then we still had $80 left. So we played that, we lost a bit, won a bit.
What we did, we dropped down to about $70, and again we thought, let's cash out. Yeah. So we went and did exactly the same process as Paul just explained. Went to the cashier, and then we had another $70.
Yeah.
And we're thinking, oh my God, why didn't we know this before we bought all the perfume that we did? Or even, well, we'd have put the excursions anyway.
None of the money's gone to waste, but...
No.
The upshot is, you don't ever need to waste any of your onboard credit again, because if you go to the casino,
yes,
you put $60 on, and even if you have one go for 50 cents, say,
yes,
and then you press collect, you'll get a voucher come out with $59.50 on, which you can then take to the window, and she'll convert that to cash.
Yes.
So instead of that money just going poof, I believe you said, wasn't it? That money can go straight in your skyrocket.
And we've come home with just about $200, haven't we?
Yeah.
That we now can put towards our trip to New York next year. Otherwise, we would have just spent it on stuff in the shop that we wouldn't have, or gambled it all away.
Or it had gone poof.
Or it had gone poof right at the end. So there you are. So hope you found that useful. For us, it was a revelation. We're like, oh my God. And maybe you'll be watching this thinking, well, they didn't know that.
Yeah, they're supposed to be cruise bloggers, they didn't know that. But
I know.
We don't
go to the casino.
Well, obviously, we will be now, all the time.
Yes.
Now, obviously, just to digress a bit, if you've paid for your onboard, because you can pay and have onboard credit, can't you? If you pay this, you'll get that and what have you. But it still means that it never ever goes to waste. But having said that, I think we did have about 50 cents that we couldn't get back on that.
Yeah. So we couldn't get 50 cents. So.
Couldn't get it back.
But it was great. We had fantastic service on Celebrity Beyond, and we actually gave a lot of it away to the waiters and stuff, didn't we? And the bar staff, because it was brilliant. We gave them some tips,
didn't
we?
Give it all away, but
no, we gave them a bit of it away.
We still got some for next year.
Yes.
But so there you go, look. Don't ever let your onboard spends go to waste ever again.
Yes.
Did you already know this? Put some answers in the link somewhere. That's what
link
in the thing below.
I don't know what it's
called. I don't know anything.
Yeah, if you found this, if you thought this is useful, you think, do you know what? Are you know?
What a bunch of morons. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below, and let us know what do you spend your onboard credit on, because sometimes we're not huge shoppers, we're not big. We love food, but we don't feel the urge to spend $129 on the magic carpet because we thought that's just a bit crazy. But anyway, so do let us know in the comments below your thoughts, and if you've got onboard credit, what do you do with it? So thanks ever so much for watching. We've been Paul and Carole Loves to Travel, and why don't you watch this video now?